Hi, it's Bethany Norman from Live Well Yoga. Just a short stretching practice for when you don't have much time. So we're going to start seated. So that could be on the floor, but it could also be on a chair if you preferred. We're just going to start with the neck. So breath in here, and then just ease the right ear down to the right shoulder as you exhale. And just gently stretching out the left side of the neck. And just taking some nice slow breaths. So you can use all these stretches as a mindfulness practice. So you're staying with the breath and staying with your body. You can have your eyes closed if you prefer. Taking that head back up to neutral on the inhale, and bring the left ear to left shoulder, exhale. So still think of some length through your spine and through your neck, so you're not just like crunching that neck over, but think of everything still extending. Bring the head to neutral, inhale, and then look over towards, sort of about halfway around towards the right shoulder, exhale. Breath in, and then you're going to bring the the chin down towards the collarbone as you exhale. So it just takes that stretch slightly further into the back of the left side of the neck. Breathing here. Releasing the head back to neutral, inhale, and turn to look towards the left, exhale. Inhaling, and bring chin to collarbone, exhale. So I'm aiming to hold these stretches for about 30 seconds each time, but if you need a little longer, then just feel free to pause the video and hold the stretches for as long as you need. Releasing. I'm going to bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers at the back, and then you're going to press those arms away, up and away, and hopefully you feel a stretch through the chest. If you're doing this on a chair, obviously you might just need to spin around so you have enough room behind you. I guess if this was in any way uncomfortable, this stretch, you could just do it one at a time with the hand against the wall and then sort of spin yourself away from the wall so you were just stretching just one side of the chest at a time. That would be one option. You could do that standing as the best way. Just a couple more breaths here. You could gently look up if that felt good, just to accentuate that stretch and bring in the throat. And we release. Come into all fours, hands and knees. Let's stretch off the calf muscles. So tucking the toes here, take a breath in. We're going to come to downward dog on the exhale. You're going to bend the right knee and stretch that, sorry, what did I say? Did I say right knee? Left knee. And then drop the right heel down towards the floor. And you should feel a bit of I feel quite a stretch through the calf, but you'll also stretch the hamstring out there as well. Now swapping over, we're going to bend the right knee, just gently extending that left leg. The heel drops down towards the floor. Still push into the hands. Feel the chest push back towards the thighs, the hips lift. Relax the head and the neck. And slowly releasing, we're taking both knees back down towards the mat. Let's come to sit on the bottom now, or again. We're going to extend the right leg out in front. Keep that left foot into the thigh. Breath in here. And then just ease yourself forwards into the forward fold as you exhale. Take a spinal extension on the inhale. Now you could stay lifted like this, or you could round the body down a little. So it depends what you're looking for. So if you stay lifted and extended, let me show you side on. So the back is relatively straight. You're just stretching off the leg, the whole of the leg, and the lower back. If you wanted to include the rest of the back, then you could round forward. So it just depends what you feel like today. Slowly releasing and coming back up. We'll do that on the other side, so just swapping over, extend the left leg, keep the right foot into the thigh, breath in here, and then ease forwards as you exhale. Spinal extension, inhaling, and your choice, staying lifted or rounding forwards on the exhale. Releasing out of that stretch, we'll move back onto all fours, hands and knees. Then the right knee comes towards the right wrist. Inhaling, and then you can release and stretch out the back leg, exhale, so into pigeon. Inhale here, and your choice, you can then hinge forwards as far as feels comfortable for you. Drawing yourself back up here. Now we need to stretch out the left quad. Sorry about that. The left quad. So that means you need to bend that left knee, and if you've got the flexibility, you're reaching back behind to take hold of the foot and draw it in. But if you don't, you can just come onto that right side and still take the hold of the left foot in the left hand and just pull that foot in towards your bottom, stretching out the front of that left leg, but also the hip flexor as well. You could also do this standing if that was your preference. And you can slowly let go. If you're in pigeon, just coming back onto hands and knees, and if you've been on your side, also just making your way slowly back to hands and knees. And then we're going to bring the left knee to the left wrist, taking a breath in, and stretch out the back leg as you exhale. And inhale here. And then if it feels good, you can start to hinge yourself forwards, just making your way into a position that you can hold with some comfort and ease. Remember the breath, remember the body. Making your way back up, we'll stretch out the right quad, so foot to bottom if that's possible for you. Otherwise, just going to drop onto that left side and still bring right foot to the right bottom. We can release out of that one. Coming back to all fours, just slowly and in your own time. We'll take the right foot forward, so you're coming to a lunge, so just help it out if you need to. And then just press those hands up onto that right knee. Find that neutral pelvis. So also the spine then should be in neutral. And then if you need more of a stretch, and you might find that that's enough as it is, you can just start to ease the hips forward a little bit, but only as much as you need. So the rest of the body should still be fairly relaxed. You're not pushing into it so much that you're really tensing up any of the muscles. Feel the breath flowing evenly. Bringing your hands back down to the mat, we take that right foot back and then swapping over, left foot comes forwards, give it a little hand if it needs it. Just bringing both of the hands up onto that left knee. Find your neutral pelvis. Also find that position where the left knee is over your ankle, so you're not pushing it too far forwards. And if you need, then you're easing the hips forward until you feel that nice stretch through the front of the right hip. Hands return to the mat. And just come out of that lunge. Coming over onto your bottom again. Let's cross the legs. We'll just finish with a side stretch. You can take the left hand up here, inhale, and then creep those right fingers away from you. Little bend in that right elbow, and exhaling. Try and keep the hips anchored down so that left hip will want to lift off the floor, but just try and keep it heavy so you really feel that extension all the way through the waist, through the side of the chest, and up into the armpit and the arm. Gently releasing, we'll swap over, extend the right arm overhead, inhale, and then into your side bend as you exhale. So you're trying to keep tension out of the body, so do find a comfortable position for the head. So that might be looking straight ahead. I find it most comfortable to look down at the floor, but everybody's different, so you find your best position. And we release back upright, inhaling, and let that right arm go, exhale. We're all done. Hands together in front of the heart. Breath in here. And bow forwards with a sigh. Exhale. Namaste. Thank you very much.